It's time for the Daily Show with Jay and Jeremy. We're gonna add Beardo to the party. You getting singing, Jay, because it's a great Thursday. Come to Geeks and Gamers Daily. Woo!
Did you just make all that up?
That was pretty good.
That was really
special
good.
for the morning.
Because it's Thursday.
It's a good day, man. It's a good day.
I was hoping you left Beardo out of the song just to have his reaction.
I thought he was going to.
What about me?
You want to know something? I got a confession. There was one night at the meetup, Beardo really upset me, and I got mad at him, and I felt bad that I snapped at him really bad at the meetup. He just wasn't paying attention to me. He just was like,
he was showing me a tweet, so I pull it up to look at it myurself, and then he's trying to explain.
And I was like,
"Do
you see it?
While
Hey,
I'm reading
are you
it.
listening to me? Are you listening to me?" And then he looks over, huh? And I was like, dang it, Beardo!
I was reading the very tweet that he wanted me to see, and I was just reading
I
it.
felt bad.
He's like, "Damn it, Beardo!" And I'm like, "Jay, you just cussed at me."
That's awesome. That's awesome.
It's like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I was late.
Well, Chad's really mad at me for today's thumbnail. They don't seem too happy with either one of the participants in the thumbnail today.
Yeah, no.
Sorry about that. They were really mad. They were like, we need some balance here. This isn't gonna work. And so they're really not happy. But welcome into Geeks and Gamers Daily. Yesterday was a record-breaking show, and now Beardo's here.
Well, what are you gonna do?
You think we're gonna break the record again, Beardo?
Why not? Huh? Why not?
I don't know.
Let's do it.
I don't know. We'll see.
I have a good feeling.
5,000 just on YouTube.
Yeah, that's pretty
amazing.
Awesome.
And I've started to dabble with the Rumble Studio, so I'm going to be looking into Rumble Studio and seeing if I can work with that. But that's neither here nor there. We got a lot to talk about. And yes, Elon Musk, maybe we'll have him on FNT. Maybe. I did a clickbait video that did not get as many views as I was hoping. I didn't clickbait hard enough, apparently. And then Jay is 12 subs away from 80,000. There's got to be 12 people here that aren't subscribed to Drunk 3PO. There's got to be. We got to make this happen.
Let's do it.
I think we can get this done during today's episode of Geeks and Gamers Daily. But how you doing, Drunk 3PO?
Man, today's a good day. I know a lot of people aren't following GameStop, all the stuff that's happening, but today they are having a board meeting, and GameStop has acquired $4 billion in cash. And you think about that and you're like, GameStop kind of sucks. Nobody goes in there anymore. So there's like rumors and stuff floating around that they might purchase another business and merge something together and do something for old school gamers and stuff. Man, it's exciting, man. I can't wait.
Hell yeah.
I can't wait. I actually have a lot of stock, so I get to like vote on anything, which is kind of cool. So if anything comes up, but it's a good day, man. It's a good day.
Glad I unsubbed or it would be 11. That's an excellent comment. That's a fantastic comment right there. Fear the Beardo in the house. What's up, man?
Let's go. Nothing much, man. Played some Metal Gear Solid last night, but I'm really looking forward to Black Ops 1 tonight.
Let's do it.
If we're doing it tonight, I can't freaking wait.
We are going to do it. I don't know what time, because we got the Logan Paul Trump interview that was announced yesterday that I'm going to cover. And so I don't know what time that's dropping. I don't watch Logan Paul. If anybody knows what time the Logan Paul Trump interview is dropping, that's going to help me, because I'm going to react to that on CobraCast. And then we're going to play Black Ops 1 private lobbies tonight. Originally, I was going to try to do it around 6 or 7, but I don't know what time I'm going to have to push it to. Jay, what's wrong?
Thank you.
Look at
that.
Boom. Congratulations,
man. That was
man.
Fast.
Congratulations.
80,000 Drunk 3PO.
Never thought I'd ever see that.
Now it's getting back down to 79.
Yeah.
You know
okay.
they'll do it.
It was there for a minute, whatever. Look at that. Just slowly crawling up. Man. Oh, look at that.
Let's go.
Man, y'all can,
well, look at that.
Man.
Over here on the StreamYard live chat, I'm getting comments that are from Twitter. Filtered in through here.
Yeah, it does.
That's
You
awesome.
should have seen me yesterday when I found that out.
Yeah. Oh, Jay Jay acted like he discovered like a smartphone for the first time. He's like, wait, the comments show up here?
Yeah.
We can
That's
actually
cool.
take a phone and call another person? Like, it was amazing how he was all freaking out over it. So,
Have you ever heard of this thing
man,
called
thank you.
FaceTime, man? It's incredible.
So we are live on YouTube. We are live on Twitter. We are live on Rumble. And we appreciate you guys being here today. Let me get a few super chats. Taker, we know Master Torben's crime. He followed Geeks and Gamers and Nerdrotic on Twitter. The unpardonable sin. Also does Soul show every child his saber. Yeah. The show is so terrible. And we're going to talk about that. Because honestly, the fallout from Disney Star Wars is this is as bad as I've ever seen it. I've never seen it this bad. The hatred for Disney Star Wars has reached an absolute like next level.
Thank you.
It's fantastic. Jeremy is gay for $1. Grant Potato says I figured it out. May is a living OSHA violation. Joey Bag of Donuts. Hail boys, I'm gonna have to agree with Jay on this. Raylos are weird. That's me. Give Jay credit for mine. I'll do that. Freaks and Flamers for $6.69 says it's baseball season. Shout out to the soft boys, the pitchers and the catchers, and the bedroom closet spectators. Hashtag pride for the win. Hail the 6969. Moose says let's go. Jeremy is gay says hi Jay. Derek 199 says great panel today. And Jeremy's here too. Shaka Zulu says, an absolutely amazing good morning from Jay. Gerald Armstrong says, Jeremy, Star Wars theories reaction to episode 3 of The Acolyte is pretty funny. I was actually thinking about reacting to that. I kind of want to go full grifter. Like, I don't think I've gone full grifter yet. I kind of want to go full grifter on this channel. You know, maybe I want to make some Mike Zero videos. Kathleen Kennedy fired after Acolyte episode 3. All of that. He's still doing it, dude. He said it. He's like, Kathleen Kennedy furious.
There's definitely a next level that you can take it for sure.
It really is. There really is. For the Emperor with a member message. Thank you, Tobias. Nexus says, anyone else find it weirdly hilarious that a sport dominated by black men still has a white guy as their most known symbol? R.I.P. Jerry West. R.I.P. to the great Jerry West. The logo. Yep. The logo.
I thought for sure they were going to change it to like Michael Jordan eventually.
They've been talking about that for a while.
Yeah. I would even think Kobe Bryant, like, but you know.
Yeah, I mean,
I just think Jerry. I don't know. They just picked Jerry. I don't know the history of that. I have to ask Johnny, like, why they went with Jerry West all those years ago.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I don't know. Changing it to Jordan would be a good move because the Jordan icon is so synonymous with Nike and with Jordan. I just don't think that it would work. I think keeping it Jerry West is, you know, the best move for sure. Joe Dub says Horace Hogan is here. Nice. Space, Digger. Get Elon on FNTJ.
I'm working on it as we speak.
Make it happen. Discuss things for 10 says hopefully KK doesn't take Drunk 3PO's name and make it into a character in her next abhorrent project. She might. Angela Richter says it was great meeting Jay and Beardo at the meetup last weekend. Thanks for talking to your fans. Look at that.
Hell yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Yep.
Tobias says, if you get Elon on, call him Musky Husky. It'd be hilarious to see if anyone catches that reference to the click. But I'll be over here staring at numbers and paperwork, wanting to sleep. I can't have. That's all you said. You said I can't have. Oh, wanting sleep I can't have. There you go. All right, I got it.
Boom.
That was my Beardo moment right there. Okay, Disney Star Wars. The blowout from this show has just reached an entirely new level. I can't believe how bad it is. And there is reaction all over the place. Star Wars actually hid my reply to them yesterday.
That's wild.
They hid my reply. They hid my reply of the lesbian scissor scene where it was like just two strong females making a baby with the Force. And it's a scene from an adult flick. But it's not, they have clothes on, you know what I mean? But yeah, they hid the comment in their comment section, and someone else had it posted too, and they hid that same one. So that one really bothers them. So please, by any means, ladies and gentlemen, don't respond to Disney Star Wars with that picture. They don't want you doing that. So please don't do that. Am I being sarcastic when I say don't do that? You're goddamn right, because fuck Disney, Star Wars, fuck all of these clowns. I'm sick and tired of them. I'm sick and tired of their bullshit.
Have you seen the Photoshop of that meme? Where they photoshopped Dave Filoni and Kathleen Kennedy, and they're the ones scissoring each other.
You know what's really odd about the official Star Wars Twitter account? Just go to their replies and see who they are replying to.
Yeah,
it's freaking like it's
bad. It's really bad.
Man. It's just like it's wild. I mean, but hey, that's it. All you have to do is see who the official Star Wars Twitter account is replying to, and then you will know exactly the audience that they want for their shows. I mean, that's all you got to do.
And here you have it. We are down to a 20% right now.
Lord.
With the Acolyte right now. 20%, ladies and gentlemen. This is not getting any better. It's only getting worse. This is easily the worst Star Wars project that we have ever seen. And we are only 3 episodes in. Pronouns are supposed to show up in episode 4 now. We're supposed to get pronouns now starting in episode 4. And no one knows.
No freaking way.
Yeah, and then no one knows what's happening in episode 5, 6, 7. Is there 8 episodes, right? Total?
8 episodes, yeah.
Oh, baby.
Wow.
We're just getting started.
Let me ride this to 100K, man.
I haven't been this excited for Disney Star Wars since the Force Awakens days. Now, this is for different reasons. And if anybody out there accuses me of Jeremy's just doing this to get views and make money, you're fucking right. I am. You're absolutely right. I am 1000%. Use Disney Star Wars for all I can get out of it. So absolutely, because I don't care about it at all. It means nothing to me. Disney Star Wars is content. That's it. He admitted it, ladies and gentlemen. I've been admitting it since 2018. You just haven't been watching my content. He admitted the grift, everybody. I've been admitting the grift, and I'll continue to admit the grift. Literally every single person that's on social media is here to grift. We are all here for attention. We all want followers. We all want subscribers. We all want views. That is why we're here. Every person you watch on YouTube makes a YouTube video to get views. End of discussion.
What?
That's why we're here.
Really?
I know, it's breaking news here.
That's nuts, man.
Breaking news here on Geeks and Gamers Daily. Good Lord. That's right. I'm sorry. Blue Shell, you are correct. Hang on. Blue Shell's comment is on point. Where's it at? Get it right, Jeremy. You've admitted it since 199. I can't believe I missed that opportunity right there. But I even saw was it Josh from Den of Nerds, who, look, I can't say I know Josh very well. He came on one of my hater streams a long time ago and was trying to debate me about my negativity towards Star Wars. I know he did the thing with Star Wars Theory and all that. So he tweets this out. I've honestly never seen the Star Wars fandom this angry, and I've been around for a long time. I wonder if Lucasfilm even cares. Either way, today's stream is going to be wild. So everybody's realizing what's going on here. You can't ignore the reality of the situation. We are in a different level right now. Jay, how bad have you noticed it out there on social media? Have you seen it this bad before?
It like, just in comparison, like the worst I saw was like, one of the worst I saw was like Last Jedi. But Last Jedi had media, corporation, shills, people with access, all coming down on people with a YouTube channel. This is like, the media don't know what to do here, because media is like, this show sucks, it's garbage, and then all of a sudden they're like, well, let's not be too harsh. Like we let's change it to disappointing, and it's wild to see, like, even the media can't really defend this anymore. They're just not, there's nothing they could say that it's just that bad. And like, as far as like people defending it, the defense of the show is like really like, I mean, when people were complaining about the fire in space, the defense was, well, the Death Star blew up. You're like, okay. It's like they have no defense. Basically, the last one All right, hold on, man. I gotta find this.
Look at this tweet. This tweet from Gary's so good. Lesbian conception.
But it's
true.
That's what I'm saying.
Not,
like
we're not blowing this out of
true.
proportion. These things, for those that didn't watch the episode, all of this shit, we're not blowing it out of proportion. They literally created lesbian space witches. So those lesbian space witches hooked up, scissored, did the whole, what's it called? Tribin, whatever the fuck they call it. Like they made a fucking force baby out of it.
Yeah.
That's what they did.
Here's the defense. All right, I'm gonna share this. This is a great one. This is how they defend the show. Right here. The real reason you can't admit the show is good, you hate gay people.
Bingo.
You got me. That's all they got. Name calling. It's all they got. They can't say, well, you're missing the point of the show because actually they were this and they were this, and like just give us some points to work with here. No, they just go, you just hate gay people. That's why you don't like the show. I mean, it's crazy, man. That's all they got, man. That's all they got.
Well, and that's the and I don't want to take us too far off the Acolyte topic, but when you make that point about how they're reacting, I saw this story the other day. Did you see this one?
Matt Boner claims he lost Superman role because he's gay.
Matt Boner.
So this is the new excuse now. So if any gay person in Hollywood doesn't get a role, it's because they're gay.
Dude, that is the biggest BS because we all know
100%.
80% of the actors there are on the same team. Man, they're swinging from the coconut tree. I'm sorry. This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. We all know it. We all know it.
That's fantastic. Swinging from the coconut tree.
Am I wrong, though? We all know it.
I need to use that one more. That's a good one.
Every time a movie comes out and it's like popular, they get the star and they're like, yeah, I've been gay this whole time. You're like, oh, well, never would have thought that one. Who's not surprised anymore when an actor or actress comes out as gay in Hollywood? Nobody. Everybody assumes it at this point. That's a dumb thing right there.
It is. And I mean, like, how many actors have we seen over the, like, I'm so tired of repeating the same points about this particular topic on how it doesn't matter who someone is. It doesn't matter what color they are. It doesn't matter what their sexual orientation is. It doesn't matter. As long as they are talented, people appreciate them. Elton John is one of the most famous musicians of all time. No one cares. No one cares that he's gay. In fact, a lot of people would be shocked if he wasn't gay. Have you ever seen that guy up on stage? Of course he's gay. He's one of the most celebrated musicians of all time. Kevin Spacey, someone who's in the news right now, like at the height of House of Cards, that dude, and we all knew he was gay.
Everybody
knew he was gay.
Bro, the guy who played freaking Magneto and Gandalf, he came out and he's like for gay
Ian
pride
McKellen.
and all that. We know he's gay, and he was amazing.
Yeah.
Ain't no one online complained.
Even Patrick Stewart's gay now.
Is Patrick Stewart gay?
He's at least bi.
Are we making assumptions here?
No. I'm serious. Chat, back me up on this.
Gay? Is he
back
gay?
me up on this. I'm pretty sure he came out as gay a few years ago.
I don't know if he's gay. I think you're wrong about
No. Chat, confirm it. Confirm it.
I think
he is.
I don't think he's gay.
Boom. There you go. Yes, he is.
Wait, one person said it. They said no, he's English. I don't think he's gay.
Is Patrick Stewart
Before we get community noted, let's clean this up, Beardo. Come on. Beardo,
for the record, Patrick Stewart is not gay. Fuck! Maybe he was just supporting his friend.
Oh, that was good. That's Beardo or Jay, what'd you have? You had something.
I'm at a loss of words. No, I'm just saying, like, that is such a dumb argument to say I didn't get hired because I was gay. Like, that is that's I mean, you've reached the bottom low barrel if that's your excuse because you suck at your job.
We have a whole fucking Star Wars show built around being gay. The whole show. Now, you can say maybe it's because I'm not a gay black woman that I didn't get hired. He can go with that one. That should be, hey, Matt Boner. Next time, just go. If I was a gay black woman, I would have gotten the job. But because I'm a gay white man, you can say maybe because I'm a gay white man, and I'd be a little more inclined to believe that. If you said because I'm a gay white man, they're not going to hire me in Hollywood, I think a lot of people would go, that makes sense. But he could have said, like, if I was a gay black woman, I would have all these jobs, and we would believe that one. It's absolutely insane.
This is what we've seen for some time now. This is the pride mentality of it's never my fault. It's somebody else's. We will pass the blame to something else. Your show's not doing well. Well, it's this person's fault. Nobody likes this. Well, it's that person's fault. Well, I can't get a job. Well, it's this person's fault. And not to get political, but it is just like that all bleeds back to like, hey, I need help here. Let's go to the government and they'll help me. They'll pass laws saying if you don't hire me because I'm so-and-so, you'll be in trouble. So now I can get a job. I don't make enough money here. Help me out here. Well, why don't you find and work hard and do better and get a better job? No, I want to stay at this job. So raise the minimum wage. Sure, we're going to do that for you. Go right ahead. You know, it's like it's a constant pass the blame. Nobody looks inward anymore. Nobody looks at themselves and saying, maybe I need to change and be better. We laugh at fat people at theme parks, right? It's just how it is. Listen,
Scooters
I'm 6'4".
in the chat.
I'm 6'4". There are some rides I just don't fit on because I'm tall. Like my legs can't even get in there, right? I'm not going around saying they hate tall people. They need to change the rides. You know what I'm saying? Some of these people should just really take a look at what's going on the inside. And instead of changing the airplane, they want to change the airplanes to fit their seats. You know what I'm saying? Like they want to change everything to accommodate them. So instead of, because it's somebody else's fault why they can't ride the rides, why they can't get a job, why they can't do this, why they can't do that.
Well, accountability is their kryptonite.
People need to start looking at inwards and say, I didn't get the job acting. All right, let me work harder to do better. You know, I'm just saying and Hollywood is just disgusted in this whole thing, man. It's like, it's somebody else's fault. That's just how it is.
And that is it. I mean, the victim mentality, but this is what's embraced by a lot of things going on social media is that victim mentality of like just not.
All right, show your face, man. I'm out in public. Come see me.
Pull up.
Oh no!
Let's see who's the fattest
Pull up.
person. All right, let's just see. Let's just see. Yeah, I just want to say on my live stream, people were calling me fat and chubby. I'll own it. I like a big pizza pie. I love milkshakes. Hey, I am who I am. But all I know is a lot of people ordering my shirts were 4XL and 5XL because I got the receipts. So somebody. It's all jokes, man. Y'all can call me fat or whatever. I don't care.
Hey, Jay barely fit in my sports car because he's 6'4". Remember that when you was riding around and you're like, I can't even sit down in this.
It's just a joke. Holy crap, people. Someone will clip it and say I'm threatening people. Come on, man.
Dude, the other day, Trump literally said something and he says, watch what the news does. The Biden administration literally clipped it out and put it on social media. Mark Hamill responds to the out of text clip.
Oh, man, it was awful.
Oh, my gosh. It's like literally as soon as you cut it off, like Trump said, like, they're going to take that and clip it. They're going to take that and clip it. I was like, holy crap, man. It's amazing how that all works out. But
chat's going crazy.
Hey, that's what they're here
I love
for.
you guys. This is the best chat on YouTube, man.
We got Red Mage for 50 at Beardo. Did you manage to get her to block you? I feel at this point you just need to start screaming, block me, bitch, until she does.
I'm not blocked, but she did.
I'm sorry. This is why I love this chat. I know when people are joking. I know when people are talking trash. I love Geeks and Gamers chat. Look at that. I take it as a joke. We're cool and fat. I love it.
That's
love
why
it.
we
This
have
is
the
why I
best
love
chat
this
on the
chat,
internet
man. Sorry,
right
I didn't
there.
mean to cut you, Beardo.
No,
This
you're
is
good.
Geeks and Gamers one. If you're new here, this is Geeks and Gamers 101. We talk a lot of trash.
Yep.
We laugh at each other, but at the end of the day, man, it's all love.
Hell yeah.
Anyway,
Hell
thanks,
yeah.
Dom.
But
I'm not blocked, but she did private her Twitter account, so I'll take that as a partial win.
yeah, she's having a tough time right now over the whole Vera Dark thing, and she's melting down like crazy. Gremlin for 50.
A 50.
Says, I got nothing. Just saying hi. Hail 199, I guess. Look at that.
Hail.
Look at that, Gremlin. Thank you, Gremlin. Appreciate that. Dave Chandler, and I missed this one earlier, Dave, and I apologize. 10 gifted memberships.
Let's go.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Good man right there. We got another 50.
Another one
from Dan Ryman says, can't wait to hear about the gay wizard Dathomir clan. I carried these twin boys. I gave you my seed. Yeah, dude. And they probably will do something like this in the future, but I don't know. It's like with identity politics. Thank you, Dom H, for the 5 gifted memberships. With identity politics, like right now, like a gay male clan doesn't rank as high as the black female side of things. Yeah. So that's the oppression Olympics right there. The oppression Olympics means that no, we can't have gay men. We have to have gay women. Well, not just gay women. We have to have gay black women because that's how it works. But again, the Acolyte, I think that like every single person now sees that we've been right.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody,
and I think Jeremy is his prediction yesterday is going to be correct, that the Jedi probably came in and set the whole thing on fire and killed all the witches and everything.
Yes,
because I saw like shout out to Nerd Cookies, Elaine. She's posted a simple tweet. I said, and I got to get back off Twitter, man. Once you get sucked in this hole, man, you're stuck for a while, just like watching and looking at stuff. She posted a simple tweet with Luke Skywalker gif. I don't know if you saw this. She literally said, the Jedi are the good guys. That's like all she said. These crazy Disney Star Wars fans are going after her like no one, just for that tweet alone. It's going viral, and people are like, you're wrong. They're the bad guys. They're this, they're that, they're that. Oh my gosh, dude. It's insane. But I think that's what Lucasfilm wants. They want to paint the Jedi as the bad guys. And here's what's going to happen. If this Rey movie ever gets made, and I have my doubts, because I think they're going to, if Lucasfilm keeps self-destructing, someone's going to have to step in and be like, yo, we can't be, tossing all this money. I think what they want to do with the Rey film is reinvent everything that has to do with the Jedi, and Rey will be in charge of it. She's going to start the new order, right? The new way of training, the new way of Jedi. She's going to be the face of that, whatever they're going to call it.
Absolutely.
Right? And that way they'll have their way. Then they could go, okay, we finally reset the whole franchise.
I never thought about that.
Now we can go right into it. And we've got Rey at the helm. The witch is making babies if they need it. And so we're all set. And now we've got a whole new Star Wars that we can build upon for years to come. Like, I think that's where they're going to go.
Go ahead. I do have a rant about the Acolyte and that meme that Gary posted about I carried them and I created them. That's not even the most insulting part of the show. They literally say when they're having this like presentation with the twins and then the black mom, that the Jedi only have a partial understanding of what the Force is. The Force is the Force to them, but really, we are the ones who know the true power and have the true power of the Force. And it's not the Force, it's the thread. And the galaxy doesn't like women like us because we are lesbian and gay, and because we're lesbian, we actually have the full true understanding of what the Force is, and it's the thread, and only we get that power. And the Jedi don't understand. The Jedi are ignorant. They only have partial understanding, and that's why they call it the Force. Really, it's the thread, and we have it because we're fucking fabulous and lesbian. It's fucking insulting, man. It's bullshit.
It is, and you're just helping further Jay's point. Like, I
Yeah.
never thought about this, Jay. I think you're right on point. Everything they're saying is meant to ultimately demonize the Jedi in such a way that Rey into the future can actually make it right. Like we can fix it.
Yeah.
Well, you
Rey
remember
is
in the
she's
Last
going to
Jedi-
fix the
Yeah.
Jedi.
No, but
Yeah.
you remember in the Last Jedi, Kylo Ren was like, "Hey, join me, Rey. Let's forget the Jedi. Let's forget the Sith. Let's just do our own thing. Let the past die. You know, kill it if you have to. Right? That was the whole thing.
Yep.
So it makes sense that they would move
Mhm.
forward with that. And then so the Skywalker story will just be it'll be a side story to what Star Wars actually
It'll be
is.
null and void. They're going to
Yeah.
null and void.
It'll just be like
Yep.
like a side quest.
Well, so my prediction yesterday was or because I've been speculating, I'm going, how are all the witches just dead?
Yeah.
Which doesn't
So-
make sense. Something doesn't add up. I think the Jedi had something to do with it, and I think that's what we're going to find out. We're going to find out.
That's going to be why the one white Jedi Master who was in that hibernation with the shitty hairline and the shitty beard, that's why he was in hibernation, because he helped kill all of the witches. That's going to be his unforgivable sin or whatever, why he was meditating. He didn't want to kill himself. Torben. And that's why when whoever the other evil twin, when she gave him the poison, said, "Here you go, you can kill yourself this way," and he woke up and he was like, "Oh, I did, it was unforgivable," and then kills himself. Like, that's going to be why, because he killed all the witches, and he's horrible now.
And remember, Kathleen Kennedy quote, if I'm not going to quote her, but I'm almost positive she said when she read the script for The Acolyte, she cried.
She was crying, yeah.
She cried.
Yeah.
Which means, of course, what? It's like, this is everything we need to destroy Star Wars forever.
Yeah.
Holy shit. This is
wouldn't-
only going to get worse
How crazy
and worse.
would it be if like this is clearly speculation. This is not true. I'm making this up as I go. How crazy would it be if, you know, Kennedy, Filoni, Iger, all them sat down and go, "Hey, look, we got this vision, but it's gonna hurt for a while.
Mhm.
We gotta destroy. We gotta get away from Lucas stuff, man. And this is the only way we can do it. So just let us do it, okay? It'll bounce back. It'll bounce back."
Mhm.
Yeah. Yep. Here we go. As George Lucas creator, may the force be with you. Kathleen Kennedy feminist. The force is female. Leslie Headland, lesbian. The force is lesbian. There it is right there, man. Holy shit. Puts it in perspective, doesn't it? Good Lord.
And you can now see the force, because the lesbian witches are so powerful with the force that they call it a thread. You can actually physically see it. That's the first time they had like purple smoke coming out of their hands when they were doing this whole ritual for the twins. And it's like, fuck, here we go. Then now the force has color, and of course it's purple for these lesbians.
Jeez.
Well, I think the biggest question that a lot of people, I think a few people are asking is, we have Godzilla -1 with, what was that, $15 million budget,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
and the Acolyte, a 4-hour movie with $180 million plus budget.
Mhm.
What in the world?
Every episode of The Acolyte costs twice as much as Godzilla.
That what is going on over there at
Money laundering,
Lucasfilm,
man.
where they spend so much money on stuff? You know,
They're sticking
I
it
mean,
in
a
their
lot of
back
people say
pocket.
money laundering and stuff like that, but what are they laundering money from? Like what?
Yeah.
What? They're not making money on anything except the theme parks. And holy crap, you thought it was bad yesterday.
What they're doing is the creators in Lucasfilm. They're lining their wallet with the shareholders.
I mean, a lot of that stuff they have
with
to
the
make
donors and the
public.
shareholders. Like it's all going through the back door, man, and they're putting
I
it
don't
in their
think they're
back
that.
pocket.
You want my honest opinion? I don't think they're that smart, because a lot of that stuff has to be reported.
I think they're that greedy.
Greedy, maybe. Smart, no.
That's why they
I
have
hear
all
you.
these fake jobs. They have all these fake
I-
jobs.
I-
and
I
people
give you
just, they put the money into their back pocket, and they're just deliberately stealing from the shareholders and the donors.
It's wild. Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
Allegedly, Patrick Stewart's gay.
Well, they like, it's weird because they all are putting their own kind of they're all putting their own kind of spin in all of these projects. So like, and I didn't read the article, but like what was it? The showrunner for The Boys the other day, like he was mad because people like Homelander. And it's like, well, that's because you guys have went out of your way to try to make Homelander into Trump. And guess what? People like Trump. So now people like Homelander because you've made Homelander into Trump. And so now they're mad because people like Homelander. It's such a weird situation, man. I'm like, what is up? Like, I haven't seen the latest season of The Boys. I've enjoyed watching The Boys probably because I'm a Trump fan and I like Homelander.
You didn't see season 3?
I did, and I saw all the bullshit that they were doing with it. But my point was Homelander still just cool as hell?
So I think the first 4 episodes of season 4 dropped last night.
Yeah, they did. So I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know about that one. But it's just so funny that they just it's like a cell phone at this point. Like, he was mad. How are you mad because someone likes a character in your show, the main character of your show? Like, who cares?
This isn't the guy who wrote the comic books.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember who made the comment. I don't remember.
So he's mad about a character that I'm going to assume that the showrunner did not write the comic book. I'm sure that the actual author and writer has a hand in it. But he's mad that the fans like a character that he didn't even create. Like, what?
Yeah, all that's what are we doing? They did the same thing to the Punisher. Punisher became a fan favorite, and the comment and Marvel. So like, we got to get rid of the Punisher because we can't have someone like that running around.
Yeah,
the cops like the Punisher. We don't want that. We don't like cops like in our comic book. We don't want that stuff.
For 50 says 50. No Ryan to make fun of Avatar. What's up, Kevin? Thank you for the 50. Magnum Norse. Let's see, where's it at? For 50 says I heard that 2 pair of scissors are half off at Office Max to commemorate episode 3 of The Acolyte. Unfortunately, the stores lost their inventory due to a voluntary protest submission to the cast of the unreleased We Was Kangs movie. Hail Magnum Norse. Appreciate that, brother. Freaking Magnum. Yellow Flash. How does the tribe keep the other 45% of beating everyone and abusing them?
Those are the real questions.
Oh, what up, Yellow Flash? Let's see. Jeremy L. Take yesterday. The OG Star Wars saga is one of the greatest film sagas ever made. Calling them shit by association and unenjoyable because Disney Star Wars sucks is such a lame take. That's exactly how shills want you to feel. Hail to 199. Now, and I totally understand that. And it's a weird dynamic on how it is. But I mean, I can just tell you, like, it's a combination of what Disney has done. It's the fact that I think Mark Hamill's done significant damage to the original trilogy with his actions and how he's incorporated Star Wars into his own politics. And I just personally can't enjoy Star Wars. I'll tell you this. I enjoy the prequels still because it hasn't been affected by any of the bullshit, generally speaking. Hayden Christensen's out there just being an awesome dude. I look at the original trilogy now, and all I think is Mark Hamill and his severe case of TDS and how much he hates my guts and how he takes his politics and intertwines it. He takes Star Wars, his version of Star Wars, as Luke Skywalker. He takes that and intertwines that into his own politics now.
I can watch the original trilogy and separate Luke Skywalker from Mark Hamill. I don't have any problem doing that.
Yeah, I have a tough time watching any of it, but I guess if anything, the prequels still hold up for me. I love the prequels, always have,
Yep.
But it's all been tainted, man. It's all been tainted by all of it, and I totally understand if you can still separate it. It's gotten real difficult for me to separate any of it anymore. It really is. It's hard to separate any of it, and
you got to hold on to something. You gotta hold on to something. Like, even though Disney has completely ruined Star Wars right now as we know it, you still have to be able to hold on to.
You know what I'm holding on to, man?
Money.
I'm making my own crap.
Oh,
there you go.
There we go.
Boom. Let it burn. I'll make my own stuff.
When's that releasing, Jay?
It's coming soon, man.
Achromatic Chronicles Green coming soon.
Just a real update on that. I don't want to take too much G&G time, but I was asking I was asking people that had bought the book before, what would they like to see with green? And a lot of people were saying, you know, what would be really cool? It'd be like a coloring book, activity book for the kids with that book. So I said, and that was like a 90, we did a poll, it was like 90+% people said they would love that. So I was like, you know what? We're going to I need a little bit more time. We started working on that. It's almost done. We're going to have that with the book as well. So there's going to be like a, you know, I know my demographic, I know my audience for this. So there's going to be a coloring book, activity book, stuff like that. That's going to be all in there. So it's going to be awesome. So we just want the best for the people that are going to spend their money.
Yep. Bungles Twanger for 20 says, Jay, maybe lesbian headlamp is playing 3D chess and the witches represent current society and OSHA represents a kid wanting to be trans. That makes the Jedi good because they're open-minded about trans kids.
It wouldn't surprise me if this whole series was about today's society. White man guilt. That's why he drank that poison. He felt guilty and he self-deleted. You know, that lesbians have every right to have children or whatever, like stuff like that. It wouldn't be surprising if all this was all political.
Well, this is a Leslie Headland self-therapy session. That's what the show
Theory
is.
Called it. Yeah.
Well, I heard that from X-Wing yesterday, but maybe he got it from Theory.
He doesn't have an original thought.
But dude, like even like when you watched the third episode when the two twins are going to be tested by the Jedi, and then the one daughter says, yeah, I want to be a Jedi, I want to go, and then the mom is like holding her crying in disappointment. It's like the mother is literally like indoctrinated, is sad that she can't indoctrinate her to grow up to be a lesbian witch. That's what she wants for her child, to grow up and be a fucking lesbian witch.
Kind of like some of the teachers in our school system want the kids to lie to their parents about their gender.
Yep.
The mom is literally holding her crying because she's sad that her daughter's not going to grow up to be a lesbian.
That's very good.
We got to do some funny stuff though, man. Like we got to get like.
That's a very good point.
Park stuff whenever you're ready, Jay.
Oh yeah, we will. JT becomes a new member and then gives 10 gifted memberships. Let's go. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you guys for all the support. Huge crowd today. Nearly 5,000 just on YouTube again today.
Amazing.
Gohan creates Prometheus Creations, $20. Acolyte will be yesterday's news as soon as House of the Dragon comes out in 3 days. Bye, Felicia. Also should have a new video up by the end of the day.
Look at you.
Thank you. And thank you for the 20 and congrats on getting all that content out there. I will say this. I personally think that the Acolyte actually is going to continue getting traction because people this is so bad. This is so bad.
What are the odds?
No, I think the third one was the peak because everybody was curious on how bad it was going to be. And then it's just
I've heard that. Well,
yeah,
we only have access to 3 and 4 right now, right? So, I mean, other people have access to the 4th episode, like Film Threat.
Yeah, and they just said after 3, it's just goes down. It doesn't get worse than that.
What are the odds that after the Acolyte's done, how long after the final episode does Disney pull a Willow on this thing, completely removes it from?
I don't think they will. I don't think they remove anything Star Wars.
Yeah,
can't do it.
I agree.
Can't do it.
It's just they will admit defeat, and
Willow is a little bit easier because it's such an isolated thing. It's just but with Star Wars, they can't remove anything for Star Wars because it's all part of the timeline. It's all part of the canon. And if they removed anything, that would be detrimental beyond belief. And at the end of the day, they're not looking for people to be happy and satisfied with Star Wars. They're looking to destroy. That's absolutely what they're trying to do. And as I said in my video, the main thing that I think people should take away from this series, because again, yes, we could blame Kathleen Kennedy as we have. We can blame Bob Iger. We can blame all Dave Filoni is the person people should be focusing in on. Dave Filoni is the person.
He's hiding pretty good.
Just to stop with the idea that he's the savior. And again, I was one of those people that believed that he could be. And I never will take away from the fact that I love the Clone Wars. Massive fan of the Clone Wars. And even season 7 I thought was fantastic. He's not the savior. and people have to get that out of their mind. Neither is Jon Favreau. Jon Favreau made The Lion King in 2019, everybody. Okay, let's not forget that. The Lion King, the live action Lion King was made by Jon Favreau. I don't dislike Jon Favreau, but he ain't the savior of Star Wars. Neither is Dave Filoni.
Jungle Book as well.
Yes, he did the soulless Jungle Book.
And that one wasn't that good either.
It wasn't. It was terrible. Jon Favreau's done some good work.
Yeah.
He's definitely done some good work.
Shout out Drew Hernandez.
What up, Drew? In the chat. We're getting him on G&G.
Slayer.
We're getting Drew on G&G here soon, so you guys be seeing Drew Hernandez in the house. Zombie Slayer for $100.
Let's go, baby.
I would rather watch grass grow because at least that has a steady storyline and still connected to its roots.
That's a good
Holy shit.
That's a good one.
That is amazing. That is a 10 out of 10 comment right there. That's a win. That is a massive win right there. Drew Hernandez says, Leslie is a product of FAS or Hollywood inbreeding. Changed my mind. God damn it, Drew. Holy shit. Drew coming in here with the hot one. All right, Jay, talk to us about the theme park stuff going on.
So yesterday we showed that the 7-year, we showed that, and I got a few things, but I'll go quickly. 7 years it took to build this little place at Epcot. Well, it released yesterday, and today it was open to the public. And it's bad when Disney Food Blog basically was like, hopefully there are other plans for this space soon with a sigh emoji. We've seen guests walk in, look around, and walk right back out. So usually on a Disney premiere, like it's crowded, like people want to. They're in there and it's empty, dude. Like people could care less. Like right here, they're just strolling on by to see what's going on. So
creativity is one, and what people need to understand is, just so if there's people that don't fully get this, why you love Star Wars, with the creativity, with the unique ships, with the unique characters, with the unique world, these interesting characters. Creativity at Star Wars was amazing at its peak. That's why people loved going to Disney parks, because of the creativity involved with the Imagineers. They would create these amazing experiences that would, make your imagination run wild, and, kids would love it. Families, would go there. It was an amazing experience, and creativity at Disney, especially in the parks now, is at an all-time low. There is no creativity whatsoever inside the park.
It's soulless.
And it gets better because today was the big day for the annual pass holders preview for Tiana's Bayou. They did the dress rehearsals. They let the cast members ride it before they open it, basically saying that it's open, right? Now it's open. They always let the annual pass holders go first. That's part of their perks for being an annual pass holder. People planned their vacations, came all the way out because they wanted to ride the new ride, and sadly, it's broken down. They had to put a wall of cast members to tell people don't come back because we don't know when it's going to open again. So thanks for coming all the way out here to ride the new ride that we did all the tests and everything. It decided that it just going to break down. Now, so there's that. Now on the on a lighter note,
to get hang on. So to give everybody backstory on that, this is the Splash Mountain ride that they had to get rid of because it was built on racism. Even though Splash Mountain had been there since the 70s, so they had I don't know when Splash Mountain was introduced, but Splash Mountain's been one of the most iconic rides. Yeah. So they had no problem with racism for 30 years or whatever it was. But then social media happened, and a big, fat, ugly woman with purple hair started crying about racism on social media. So Disney decided, oh, man, well, we have to change this ride. Even though it's one of the most iconic rides in the history of Disney, we have to change it because some land whale with purple hair said that it's racist. So they changed it. But it's taken 3 years. And now that they've finally launched it, it's literally been broken Every single time they've tried to show it, it has been broken, and it's not even that complicated of a fucking ride.
No.
Splash Mountain was never broken when it was
Never.
actually operating. You took the racism out of it, and it can't fucking work anymore.
The
So 89.
park hopping,
89. is when it
89,
opened.
okay, 89.
park hopping. There's someone that works at the Magic Kingdom, and they invited park hopping out to ride the ride early, using their cast member ticket. Well, when park hopping got there, it was broke down the entire day. We recorded a video of people being evacuated from the ride and posted it. And like the comment section are filled with like Disney adults saying, "This is an old video from Splash Mountain. This is fake. It will never be. Disney's not that dumb. They wouldn't put something up that's broken. It's not." Dude, I'm just like, the dope is so real. You can't deny it. There's photo evidence. People just standing there. But you know what? What's the alternative? The alternative is, sorry, this is funny. We can all go to SeaWorld, because yesterday at SeaWorld, they were having a party, man. Like, look what's going on at SeaWorld. I mean, fights are breaking out. Why wasn't I there? Freaking heck, man. I want to be at a theme park when I fight. This dude's got his cell phone. Like, they're recording the whole thing, man. Like,
Is this Orlando?
Yeah, right here in SeaWorld, baby.
I thought this was
on the 12th. This was
I
yesterday.
thought this was Atlanta, Georgia.
So, right here, see, SeaWorld fight in Orlando, June 12th. They have 3 videos. This is at the Aquatica station. Man, I mean, I love the fact that this dude, he knows he's getting views, man. Like he don't care what's happening his way. He's got his phone. He's the tall guy. He's over everyone, right? And he's doing his thing. But come on, man, why wasn't I there? People think, oh, you go to theme parks, Shay. How nice. Oh, what an easy job. You see what's going on out there? It's rough out there, man. Any moment, you got to have eyes on the back of your head, man. You don't know.
You got to keep your head on a swivel, man. You never know.
Dude, anywhere. They got secondary land at SeaWorld. You never know, man. That day, and it's coming.
Dude, that reminds me of the throwdown in Toontown, man. The throwdown in Toontown is one of the greatest moments ever. Holy shit. Oh, I can't believe that really happened. That fight at Disneyland, the throwdown in Toontown.
Yeah, but since then, there's been like 50 fights. Man.
I know.
But that fight in Toontown, that was like between a family.
Yes, that was
most of these fights are between families.
Yeah.
Most of these fights are when people bring a family together that they don't get along with. And they just start fighting.
Oh my goodness,
Wild,
that's
man.
I wish I was there. I one of these days I'm gonna be there. I can't wait. I'm gonna be on daily with like a black eye or something. I'll be like, yeah, well, watch this footage, baby. Check it out.
Pre-Dawn Corpse
450.
There we go. And he says, my first 50. Keep it up, lads. Hail to 199. And then he's got Beardo call Epic Mike and say, I'm Batman, and then tell them that he's gay in the Batman voice. That's a pretty good idea, actually.
But how much was that?
50.
50?
I think it's worth it.
Let's see if he answers.
Let's see if he answers. We're going to see if you're going to get your money's worth right here, Pre-Dawn Corp. So I don't know if he'll answer, but we'll see. Go On Create says to quote Tolkien, evil cannot create, only corrupt or destroy. Absolutely. He sent you the voicemail. And then we got Magnum Norris says, at Drew, Leslie is a product of her own whole. Woof, savagery today in the chat. But if you are just tuning in, we were talking earlier about the disaster known as Disney Star Wars, the Acolyte, everything like that. But there was something that happened yesterday that I wanted to point out once again, because I think we'll see what happens. If there's any, if anything will come of this, I don't know. But Elon Musk responded to Gary yesterday, responded to Gary's tweet. Here we go. Right here. So this is the scene of the space witches. Gary posted this and Elon Musk responded. So then I responded to Elon. I was like, let's get Elon on FNT. So I don't know if anything will come of this, but
bro, that would be a game changer.
Yeah, it would. It would be. I mean, look, it's not that far outside of the realm of possibility. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, we had Alex Jones, then we had Vivek.
Yep.
Had Vivek on. We've had Gina Carano on.
Benny.
We've had Drunk 3PO on. The next step up, of course. Yeah, there's Benny, then Drunk 3PO, then Elon Musk. You know what I mean? So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But it is pretty cool. It is pretty cool to see.
It's very, very cool. Yeah.
He responded there. But yeah,
Is he cool?
Hell yeah, he's cool.
Mike just texted me.
What'd he say?
All he said was never.
Damn, Mike.
Come on,
Play
Mike.
along, Mike. There was a $50 super chat, Mike.
Come on, man. Do it for the people.
Respect the grift, Mike. Come on. That's messed up. I'm very disappointed in you. I'm Team Beardo now. I'm Team Beardo now. I'm Team Beardo.
Let's go.
I can't support that anymore.
It's about damn time.
Yeah, I'm Team Beardo. All right. Let's see. We have a lot of super chats to get through. There's a lot. Just a few. Mm-hmm. Moose says if Beardo was auditioned for Star Wars, they'd make him a bear, laughing my ass off.
I'd want to be a Wookiee.
Callum says, do you think that suicide scene was a message from KK and everyone to show us which, if it was, then it says a lot about these people? Yeah, I think it was. I do think it was a white guilt situation.
Yeah.
I think everything in the Acolyte is a social commentary.
It's all projection, man. It's all projection.
It's all social commentary.
And that's why they designed him that way. That's why they gave him the shitty hairline. That's why they gave him the shitty beard, because that is the image that they have for white men, and that's what they're trying to portray their image for white men as in the show. Like, that's literally what they think of us.
Oh my, hold on. I know we're running late. I got to share this. This is their dude.
How bad?
This is a video in itself. Again, I mentioned nerd cookies. The Jedi are the good guys, the end. That's all she wrote, right? It's at like almost 1.3 million. She's getting destroyed. But this is the comment right here. This is what they think. The police are supposed to be the good guys too.
Wow.
Are you serious? That is your argument for a Star Wars show? The police are supposed to be the good guys too?
Jesus Christ. These people,
sorry,
that's retarded.
It's unbelievable.
These people are insane. These people,
it's lunacy, man.
The fact that she's getting crushed over saying the Jedi were the good guys.
Yeah,
it puts Twitter in perfect perspective for you. And I don't have a problem with Twitter. Whatever, Twitter's Twitter. If you either understand what it is or you don't. And Twitter is a shit show. It's why I don't respond. Like, I used to respond to everybody on Twitter. I don't respond to hardly anybody. Occasionally, just to get it out of my system, I'll have to respond to somebody, but I tend to just not respond at all. But that is the state of Twitter. Now, what do you guys think about the Twitter likes, about them making them private?
Ooh.
They probably saved a lot of relationships.
Yeah. I personally don't have a problem. Like, I don't care one way or the other. If anything, I was wanting to, like, I treat the likes like my dislike or like my bookmarks anyway at this point. So, like, if people can't see them, that's good, because it's just like I'm just using it for content, So
that means if I go to D-Day Cobra right now, I can't see the tweets that you liked.
Correct. You can't see it to anybody. You can't see anybody's.
That's gay.
You can't even click on the post and see who liked the post anymore.
Whoa.
I think it's a little weird that people are trying to get a gotcha on others by combing through their like section, though. That's all I'm saying. So
Twitter's whole stance on this whole thing is that they're doing it for multiple reasons. Number one is to not have people. They want people to feel more comfortable liking posts, and then they also said that it helps with their For You tab, so it helps them curate, whatever your For You tab is, so they can tell what you like without you being embarrassed to like it. But I don't think that that's helpful, because, like, I know Twitter has done a good job of building up this kind of free speech type of mentality but you're just buying into the mob when you do that. So like, I think giving people the option to make their own tweets, likes, private was good, but just forcing them to be all private, I don't like that. I've never liked a move that doesn't give you a choice. I like when people have choices. When people have the choices and they can do as they please. So if you have a public Twitter and your likes are public and you're getting hell over that, that was your decision. You could make your Twitter likes private if you wanted. Now you don't have the choice, and I don't like when the choice is taken away. Let's see. I just saw a comment. Where'd it go? Met Jeremy at Star Wars Celebration in Chicago in 2019. Very nice person. Great channel. Well, that's nice. Why aren't you being nice to me? I mean, it is the internet, so I'm just not used to it. But thank you. Thank you so much. People are saying Jeremy's pro-choice. That is not what I'm saying at all. It is absolutely not. So I'm not getting into the debate at all, is all I'm saying. But yeah, I'm talking about in general, people having choices in general. Jeremy paid for that comment. I mean, can somebody say nice things about me so I can highlight it and then pretend that you're just saying it generally, and then we can clip it out?
He's having a bad day, chat.
Yeah, I just want people to say nice things about me. That's all. Say something nice and I'll highlight your comment right now.
No one's doing it. I don't see one. Oh, there we go. Phil. Jeremy's pretty cool.
Let's see. I don't see.
Most people said no.
I do appreciate the comment, Ariel, but I personally don't like comments. I don't like compliments at all. I get uncomfortable when people compliment me. I'd rather people call me gay and retarded than call me nice and cool. You know what I mean?
One of the compliments in the chat, Jeremy isn't Beardo. Thanks.
Oh man. Let's see here. Okay. We got to read some super chats. Mr. Dank says, Beardo, give me back my calves. Christian Rocker, hey, Beardo, John Morrow versus Alyssa Mercante. Who are you rooting for? By the way, GameStop has started selling retro games again.
I'm rooting for my boy, John Morrow. We're tight.
All right, what's going on with this GameStop deal, Jay? Do you know anything about this, them selling retro games?
Yeah, so anyway, long story short, this Roaring Kitty had like 700,000 watching his live stream a couple days ago. You know, the YouTuber that turned 50,000 into 200 million, $300 million in just a few years over GameStop. They have acquired close to $4 billion in cash through all this stock stuff. And they're having a board meeting later today. So I'm going to be listening, but they're looking to revamp and change the company. A lot of people don't realize that. And because basically, let's be honest, when's the last time any of us been in a GameStop? So it's like you only go there to get Funko Pops, right? And that's not going to sustain the company. So, you know, so they're looking to revamp, and they have the money to do a lot of cool things. They have a lot of cash on hand to revamp the company. So we'll see what happens.
I mean, I do think it's a good move. So I say this with all due respect to the GameStop peeps out there, the GameStop employees, because I know I've known a lot of people over the years that worked at GameStop. I fucking hate going into GameStop. All right. It's like that.
Yeah.
What's that meme? Who is that meme where it's like the guy in Home Depot and the Home Depot guy comes up to him and he's like, I know more than you. And it's like I go into GameStop and they're like, hi, sir, could I interest you in pre-ordering the latest Starfield, or some shit like that. I'm like, fuck up. I know more than you. Shut up. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I and it just won't stop with like, well, would you like to update your GameStop reward cards? Or is there anything you're looking to pre-order? Would you like an extra controller and a battery pack? So shut the fuck up. No, I just want to buy a fucking game. I don't need you to upsell me. I understand it's not the employees' faults because they're just doing their job. But my God, that's all they do is try to upsell you. That's all they do. And it's like,
that's all they had. So we'll see what happens.
And every single time now when you walk into a GameStop, I think as part of their dress code, they have to wear a mask. Every time I walk into a GameStop, they're wearing a mask.
I went in there last time I went into a GameStop, the employee, and I will not determine if it was a he, she, it, we, they, because I honestly couldn't tell, but they had a Trans Lives Matter or some bullshit masks on, and I'm like,
yeah. I think it's part of their dress code now.
I'm gonna go back out the door now. Thank you very much. So I walk in there and I'm like,
yep.
See ya.
You walk in, walk right out.
Exactly. I'm like, let's just not shop here. Clearly, this place is not made for me. All right. So, yeah. And the fact that you can wear, like, again, when I worked retail, story time, when I worked retail, we couldn't wear anything. Like, I couldn't wear an Alabama, hat or an Alabama, pin on my uniform. I couldn't wear anything that would show any kind of bias towards anything, because the whole stance was, well, Jeremy, if you're wearing an Alabama pin, even if we're in Alabama, if you're wearing some Alabama football on your clothing, you might be dealing with an Auburn fan. You're going to piss them off. Yep. We don't want to piss off the customers. We don't want to piss people off. Yet I go into Target and I see these fucking weirdos with their left-wing politics on their uniform all the time now. Guess what? I bet nobody could wear a MAGA on that uniform. I bet nobody could walk past it. It'd work good too. Red hat, white lettering, work out perfect, Target. But they wouldn't allow that. And by the way, they shouldn't. By the way, they shouldn't allow that. Just like they shouldn't allow the other side of the equation on the political landscape. They shouldn't allow either one of them. Mm-hmm. But yet here we are.
Yep.
All right, Beardo, I'm gonna let you take over Super Chats. Let's go.
Sure. Callum Lyle for $5. Dathomir witches can manipulate fire with the Force and have male slaves to have children. They know basic biology like most normal people. Emperor Palpatine for $5. Disney Star Wars, the woke sodomizing of our favorite franchise with a rainbow strap-on. Brought to you by BlackRock and Vanguard. Ron Cook for $2. Congrats, Jay.
Thank you.
Geeks and Gamers Play Moments for $5. Jeremy, I sent you a DM on Twitter. Just wanted your blessing on something I was working on. Thanks for all you Mac word do every day.
Thank you. I'll see if I can find that right now.
Mr. Dangs for $2.80. Congrats on 8,000. Story Arc Welder for $2. $2 for Jay finally singing again. Hail the 199.
Ah, you're welcome.
What name are you sending that under? I have a lot of message requests, so I just don't know. If you can comment in the chat, you don't have to send the super chat. I just want to know what I'm looking for.
Well, their YouTube name was Geeks and Gamers Play Moments.
Yeah, and I don't see anything like that one. So I'm looking at Twitter. So it's at D-Day Cobra on Twitter. If you're in, my inbox is open, so it'll go to my message requests.
Thunderstrike for $5. The power of one, the power of two. Beware my power. Green Lantern's light. Did I do it correctly? Close enough. Ramtack Holsters for a $1.99. Episode 3 of Acolyte was a giant demonic ritual. Yes. The Exalted Patriarch for a $5. Shit Clown Wars has entered into canon Melanin O Chlorians. The Force is a string or a pube, and now and the show is pure Acolytes. Hashtag Beard Gang. Hey, gang. T-Dog for a $1.99. Jay, when are you coming out to North Carolina? Hail the 199.
Somebody asking about the 199. I see Danky.
Should be soon.
Geeks Gamers website has an article with the origin. Oh, yeah. So for the 199 origin. Okay, what was that super chat about?
If I was going to be at North Carolina.
Okay.
Hopefully soon. I'd like to go to Carowinds. I'd love to do a park hopping stream at Carowinds. And if anybody's in the area that wants to meet me out there, I'd love to do that when it gets a little cooler before it closes.
Pull up and meet Jay. MJ Seahawk for a $5. I don't think Star Wars has hit rock bottom yet. Kathleen Kennedy can do worse than this.
I said Lord Metroid just said, great show, gentlemen. Nintendo Direct anytime now. Is there a Nintendo Direct today?
Really?
How the hell do I not know about that? If there is one, was there supposed to be one today? I didn't even know there was one announced, if that's the case. Chat, let me know.
Space Digger for a $2. Dang it, Jeremy. I'm not putting a comma in my name. Ian for a 199. Jeremy, I think they hid both our replies. Same beam. Andre CR for a 2,500. Hail to the R team. R as in retard. Yes. Thank you, Andre.
Oh, Lord Metroid said no, LOL, just wished. Okay, just wished. Okay,
gotcha.
okay.
Joey Bag of Donuts for a $5. Forgot I was dealing with a Bama fan. I agree with Jay. Separate thought. Raylos are weird. My bad. XR Kuhn for a $5. Jay is always right. Beardo is sometimes right. And then there's Jeremy. The Wolframe Heart for a 199. Hashtag rescue Filoni's dog. Yeah, we got to get him out of there. Nut Bunny for a 14. The Force laid some thread. Zero the Hero for a 10. Can't believe Disney made a show where black kids don't have a dad.
Oh, snap.
I'm just reading.
You saying the two black twins don't have a dad and Disney made it? Are you, what the freak?
I mean, they're not wrong. They're not wrong. But I'm just reading. The words that I'm reading do not, represent me or Geeks and Gamers. I'm just reading the chat. Super chats. Sierra Tan for a 14 month says nothing. Thank you. Taker for a $2. So Darth Mom was just a surrogate? Apparently. Andre for a 2,500. Beardo went from eating corn the long way to swinging from the coconut tree. Thanks for that 2,500. Rooster Cogburn for a... That sounds... All right. Rooster Cogburn for 11 months with coconuts and a tree emojis. Thank you. Dave Chandler for a 5. We don't hate you. We hate your nonsense and how it's being shoehorned into everything. Keep it to yourself and away from our families, please. Greg E for a $2. Excuses satisfy the people who make them. Benology for a 10 months. Beardo's an idiot.
Damn.
Is that the real Ben?
Yeah. Thanks, Ben. Sir Hat for a $2. I just Googled it. Beardo's gay.
Oh my goodness. Look at this meme from the Legion of Memers. The power of one, the power of two, the power of Ollie's. Good, cheap stuff. Because that's where all these toys are going. Holy shit, this is amazing.
That's funny.
Dude, Ollie's, you find some good shit there, but the damn toys, though. The Star Wars toys just sit there and just collect dust. Hail to the Legion of Memers right there. That's fantastic. That's
Shout
good.
Out. Freaks and Flamers with another 199 says nothing. Cornboy for a 13 months. Star Wars has turned into the Galactic Society of Magical Lesbians. GL Sasich for a $5. Jay sings 80,000 and 180 views on the last video. Best show ever.
That's right.
Yeah, thank you. It
You
might
gonna
hit
hit 200K?
It might hit 190.
Where's it at
AJ.
now? What's your real time on it right now? Where's mine at? Mine is at 180.5. So 180,000 from me.
Mine's 188.
Okay.
Point 52.
Chris Gore's just super chatted twice. I don't know if you want to highlight those real
Oh
quick.
yeah,
while he's
yeah,
here.
yeah. Here we go. Yeah, go ahead.
I can't do it.
Jay can do it if he's paying attention.
You want the Chris Gore?
There's
the
a
first and second one?
Holy shit! There's a lot of super chats.
Fuck yeah, there is.
There we go. May tries to kill OSHA. First black on black violence in Star Wars. Breaking barriers. Holy shit.
Yeesh.
Come on.
Chris, in your opinion, do you think this only gets well? Okay, you've seen episode 4, Chris. Is the reaction to episode 4 going to be similar to that of 3? I know you said pronouns are introduced in episode 4. So do you think that the reaction is going to be just as bad as the reaction to episode 3? Because I hope so.
We have modern issues in modern politics, current 2024 politics in a galaxy far, far away.
Mm-hmm.
It's
amazing.
The fuck are we doing? AJ Skyline for a $10. Speaking of grifting, I saw a shill attacking Gary and y'all for grifting. Looks to his girl if they should grift, yet he is cool that his redhead wife next to him is one Google search away for her OnlyFans. Typical. JT for a 5. The grift or grift that is Disney Star Wars, or the gift or grift that is Disney Star Wars is largely because they are releasing weekly. If they dumped the show, we'd be over it by now. Admit it.
I don't know about that, but no, but 4 is bad, says Chris Gore. Okay, 4 is bad. Yeah, I mean, I think the reaction is still going to be negative. So.
Dave Chandler for a 2. Matt Boner was the lead in a hit show for years. Tobias Nexus for a $10.
What was he in? I don't even know what he was in.
I don't know.
Matt Boner?
Nope. Tobias Nexus for a 10. Patrick Stewart isn't gay, but his first on-screen kiss was in Life Force, which also features a totally nude Mathilda May for most of her on-screen time with Steve Railsback. Steve Railsback or Rawlsback. Thank you, Tobias, for the $10. Pre-Dawn Corpse for a 5. For Beardo's broken heart that Patrick Stewart isn't gay like him. Bungles Twanger for a $2. Hey, is Gary okay? His channels have gone silent.
I think Gary's traveling, so.
The Cowboy Ninja for a $5. 1. Superman Returns was directed by Bryan Singer, who's gay too. Matt played Superman in Superman Unbound, so what a fucking liar. Spider Claw for a $5. So not only is Fear the Reading Problem illiterate, he's also not the sharpest till in the shed. Okay, if you're going to try to fucking insult me, get it right. The sharpest till in the shed. Spider Claw, I like you, man, but come on, you got to be better. You got to be better, brother. Wow, who would have thought?
What is
What's
this
up,
supposed
Jay?
to say? Is the sharpest?
Not the sharpest tool in the shed.
What did he say?
Tool.
Till. T-I-L-L.
Oh,
He's not the sharpest till in the shed.
isn't till another name for tool in another country though?
I speak English.
All right. Excellent answer, my friend.
Thank you, Spider Claw, for the 5.
Tomac for 50. Thanks, Twitter. I know that Kingdom Hearts escapes the epic prison today. There you go, Tomac. Tomac for a big 50.
A 50! Jason's statement for a $2. In Jay's case, he mispronounces things.
Yeah,
That was a good
I do.
answer, though, Jay. For Beardo, that was a good answer.
It was a great answer.
Tomac for hey, there you go.
I was just highlighting it.
Tomac with a 10. So Jay, you're saying you are all the boys in the yard?
Yes, my milkshake. I want to get a milkshake today.
Spider Claw sent another 2. Autocorrect sucks. Sharpest tool, not till. Yeah, well.
There you go.
Yeah, well. You already messed up. Experiment 626 for 13 months. Mara Jade tried to take her up on the fight offer as well. That would have been a show. A lot of people are trying to fight Alyssa Mercante. General Order for a 199. Maybe Beardo confused Stewart for George Takei.
Takai.
George
Takai.
Takai.
George
Well,
Takai. Sulu.
George Takai. My bad.
Tiki. George Tiki. The Tiki Birds. George Tiki.
Sorry, George. Sorry, George.
Oh, my.
George
Yes.
Takai. George Takai. My bad.
It's George Till.
Yeah, George Till. AJ Skyline, George Takei. AJ
Pretty
Skyline for a 199. Jay is my spirit animal. Dave Chandler for a 5. I may be fat, but as of today, I'm 14 pounds less fat than I was. I think that still makes me fatter than Jay. Good thing Lizzo's still out there.
That's it. Hey, man, listen, we celebrate. You
Yep.
losing weight.
Congratulations.
Man, that's fantastic, brother.
On
On a
that.
serious note, that's amazing.
Yep,
That's
keep it up,
awesome.
man.
Keep at it.
Smooth the DJ for 9 months. Hail the Fellowship and the 199. Fuck Disney Star Wars. Shout out to ABF and the GCA and Dames and Dorks. Shout
Hail.
out. Breadicus for a $2. Lesbian head fan makes the bestest Star Wars ever. Thank you for the 2.
Hey, does anybody know, again, I asked this earlier, but does anybody know when Impulsive drops today, the Logan Paul podcast with Trump? If anybody knows the time, let me know, because I'm going to do a reaction to that over on Cobra Cast today. Magna North for 50.
50!
Beardo speaky English. He Reiki corn the wrong way. Butters it up before eating it whole.
I don't even like corn, man. I don't even eat corn.
I know. We
in
were at a
general.
barbecue, and I was like, "Oh my god, Beardo! They're like roasting corn." And he looks at me, he's like, "Bro, I really don't even like it." In my mind, I thought he did. So there you
I
go.
don't even like corn, man. Neko Lex official for a 199. Beardo already set up his first date with Melissa. I don't know who Melissa is.
Probably
but thank
Alyssa
you.
is what he meant. Probably meant
Yeah.
Alyssa.
Jack Brewer, new channel member. Thank you, Jack. Jeremy is gay for $2. This pick is for you. And it's an avatar of you with the Jack Murphy beard. James OP for a $2. She unhid but don't look like she's showing her again. Okay, yeah. Alyssa Mercante did go private, but I looked to see if she was still private or if I was blocked, and she's public again.
Man, what does she do all day?
Still
She
not
just
blocked.
thumbs through Twitter.
Dude,
like,
she lives on Twitter,
block
man.
people, unblock people.
It's
let me
weird,
go private.
man. It's
Holy
weird.
crap.
It's
Yeah,
a really sad existence this person has.
Cable Watson for a $2. I stood next to Jay, 6 feet max, and Matt Boner is hot. Well, thank you for the $2.
6 feet max, really?
Nah, Jay's tall.
I hunch a little bit.
Garrick for a $5. Matt Boner is the star of Ryan's all-time favorite show, White Collar. Conclusion: Ryan's gay. War Wizard for a 199. I agree with Jay. Beardo skips leg day and Jeremy's gay. Steven Suarez for a $5. Beardo is handsome, but not as hot as Critical Drinker or my partner. By the way, woke is joke according to my girl Christy Swanson. Thank you for the 5. Captain J for a 6 months. Was glad to meet Jay and Beardo in Dallas. Wish you were there, Jeremy, but maybe sometime in the future. I wish Star Wars was good. Really sad to me.
Yeah, I will be at the next big meetup that we do for sure.
Hell yeah. I got to meet Captain J, man. Good dude.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Good dude. Naaman's the ReTuber for a 13 months. Let's go. Hail the 199. Follow my Adoshi D&D YouTube VTuber on Twitch. Hey,
Whew.
shout out to Doshi. Doshi. There's your shout out. Michael for an 8 months. If made today, Padme would have wanted an abortion, and the Jedi stopped her, and she died. They are all the patriarchy.
That is so true, man.
Every I Ministries for $2. Hail the 199. Now up to 2.1 thousand subs, Jay. I need a 5 times. Shout out. Shandogs for $8. Grab your popcorn, boys. Leslie Headland and Cuck Filoni have finally, rest in peace, Star Wars. Now she's after Knights of the Old Republic. Revan will be God knows what.
I mean, speaking purely on algorithm, I hope she makes Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah. I want to get 1 million subs.
That's going to piss a lot of people
Let's
off.
do it.
That's where I'm at. This whole thing, man. Let Lucasfilm. Like I've been saying that for months. Like people are like, "You're just a hater." Man, I'm loving this. Are you kidding me? I made more money on the Galactic Star Cruiser than that thing did itself. I'm like golden, man. I hope they open it up again.
I hope that I truly believed that again. So this is where the I guess the apathy element comes into it. But for years I did believe that if the fans actually can we be proven right? If that happens, then there's no way that Disney's not going to recognize this. And after the Rise of Skywalker, it's clear that the fans never will matter in the eyes of Disney. They never will.
No, they're going to burn it down to the ground because of what Jay said. They're going to destroy everything so that they can have Rey in her movie make the true religion for Star Wars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's going to be all female led.
Oh, yeah.
And the men are just
Mother.
going to be disrespected to and talked down to the whole time.
Yep. Badger Boy for 9 months. They believe it's a thread because lesbians love to sew. Spikefish Network.
That's freaking good.
Spikefish Network for a $5. Just want to say you can get old Star Wars stuff without paying Disney, and it's sad that you can't separate original Star Wars with Disney shit. Love you, brother. Hashtag 199.
Thank you.
Center Negative for a 5. Next rung 3PO sub target is 8,085. Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Boobs. It spells out boobs on a calculator.
Oh, yeah.
Boobs are nice.
I like boobs. You know why? You know why I like boobs? Because boobs are great.
Let's keep it moving.
And boobs are awesome too. And they're fantastic. All right. Every Eye Ministries for $2.
People got
Jay,
stuff to do.
Jay, can I get a 5 times? I'm now at 2.1K. Hail the 199.
5 times.
Shout out. Andy plays games for $5. So the black mother is dark-skinned and the pale mother is just a surrogate, and the twins are medium toned. Doesn't that mean the Force is a white man? Who knows at this point? The Sabin Rab MME became a new channel member. Thank you. Corrigan for a $35. It's not Jedi anymore. It's Jedi. It's Jedi Edie's now. You fig bigats. The Fry and Beardo's.
How did
beard.
he say bigots? How did he say bigots?
BIGATS.
Oh, okay, I was wondering if you said it wrong.
No, yeah. The Fry and Beardo's beard has better talent than those hard R's writing ability. 199. I have a French fry in my beard. Sneaky Singy for a $5. Will the blood sample taken reveal a midichlorian count of 0, thus resulting all of that as well? Pre-Dawn Corpse for $5. Beardo, call Epic Mike and tell him that he's gay and that he sucks at Metal Gear Solid, or just call him and scream, Snake! He's not going to answer my phone calls.
We
Ronan
tried.
the Crusader for a $5.
Laura Lynn says Jeremy equals gay boy, but this is the part I like. I still love you, Beardo. You read good. That means he doesn't read good.
Nah,
That's like when a mom is like,
Yeah.
"You're doing a good job.
You're doing a great
Sorry that you peed your pants, but we love you.
Good job, little buddy.
Good job, Billy."
Smooches for my J Bear, by the way. Star Wars is ruined and I'm pissed. Have a blessed day, y'all.
Ronan the Crusader for a $5. Correction to Jay, supposedly -1 cost less than $10 million, according to some of his fellow Japanese directors. Flint AEA for a $5. Then Mace Windu must have been gay for being the only one with the purple lightsaber. Lesbian Witch's purple Star Wars is dead. Magnum Norse for a 5. Me mateys, scissor me timbers. Graham for a $5. Hey Jay, something I noticed at the Nerd Cookies post, a lot of the retards responding to her are literal commies. Hashtag bot farm.
Maybe.
Jay Rex became a new channel member. Sir Hat for a 2. In Gary's words, you got to hold on to what we got. Pro Topics, or Proto Topics for a 199. Beardo Dub, don't let go of the good times. Corrigan for a 35. If Patrick Stewart were gay, Beardo would eat his corn the long way. Insert Mike's fake laugh. Hail the 199. Ben is a legend and never skips leg day. Pose.
Ben's a legend and never spit.
I think everything that you just said was wrong.
Shadow Saiyan says, all right, you fake, since it's my birthday, I'll send you money, LOL.
Hey.
And on another note, I cannot wait for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero on October 11th. Happy birthday, Shadow Saiyan. Everybody,
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, man.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate that.
Chris Karan for a $2. Got a large episode 3 gift for Jeremy next meeting. East Coast Toasty Boy for a 7 months. You missed my $5 last night. I don't know if you'll get it on Emergency CobraCast or not, but interesting point to see if you got the time. Sad state for retail.
Oh, I don't know if I'll have to go back and look and see if I can find that one, East Coast Toasted Boy. But yeah, we'll be doing a CobraCast today at some point, and we're gonna try to play Black Ops 1 tonight. I don't know what time yet. I got to work through it. Busy day today. It's all going to be built around this Impulsive episode whenever that drops. Black Ops 1 is going to be so fucking fun. Firing range, summit, jungle. Let's go.
Let's keep it moving.
For a 5. Jay, my 10-year-old son My 10-year-old son rated Achromatic Chronicles blue. This book was fire. When is the next one coming out? Context. He's read Harry Potter books. High praise, sir.
Man, really appreciate it. Thank you. It'll be really soon. We're working on an activity coloring book to go with it. That might push the drop date another 2 weeks. But yeah, thank you. That means a lot.
Moose for $2. I want a coloring book with a heart. Jens for 32 months. Thank you. R Master J for a 12 months. Get J to 100,000. Hail the 199. Philip Johnson for a 5. If Jay's right, then Lucasfilm Disney's far more malicious and competent than we could have imagined. Takes talent to accomplish such a high level destruction.
Sad but true. Jay keeps reminding me of this moment, so I got to play it. This is one of my favorite moments ever.
I'm not hearing nothing. No audio.
No audio?
Nope.
No, there's no audio.
There's no audio.
Me.
There's no audio. It's because you're not sharing through Chrome. You're not sharing through Chrome.
Why didn't Jay say something?
Let's keep it moving.
Why
I
didn't
did.
Jay
I did say something.
It's 12:30.
But Jay didn't say anything.
Because Beardo was here.
What?
There's the link right there.
You got it, Jay.
Somebody fucking do it. So yes, I am
Jay's
sharing through Firefox because Google Chrome always crashes on me. So I'm using fucking Firefox, but Firefox doesn't share audio. Fucking internet.
Dude, you know what you should do? Just uninstall and wipe Chrome
I
off of
wipe
your computer
everything.
and then reinstall it.
Here we go.
All right,
It's
here
one of
we
my
go.
favorite Jay moments.
Dan, is there a song out there you'd like to cover but you haven't yet? What song would you never sing unless you were forced to sing it?
Oh, there are so many songs I would like to cover, but I just don't have the time or the energy to do.
I'll be right back, Jay. You're in charge.
But a song I would never cover.
Get him leaning forward.
A song I'm requested a lot, but I would never cover because it's such a simpy song. Is that one? She's gone.
Let's keep
She's
it moving.
What?
Holy shit.
Wow.
That was
That was a little rude.
Oh, what?
that was
Wow.
fucking
Dan's face.
brutal.
I thought
Keep
that
it
was the name of
moving.
the song.
No, it's
Wow.
called She's Gone.
Shut the hell up, Dan. Keep it
She's
moving.
Gone by Steelheart is a simpy beta.
He just, man, there was so much good conversation going. There was so much energy. And when he said that, everybody was like,
Whoa.
oh shit.
Dan's taking his time to read and answer the super chat. Jay's just like, yeah, let's keep it moving.
It was so good.
Sorry about that. And I tried to play it off. I thought that was the name of the song.
Hairless Primate for a $2. I'm a UK MAGA hat wearer. Please loan us Trump. Groovy Lava Squirrel Medic for a $5. You got to shorten up that name, brother. For a $5. Here's for Jay's awesomeness. Awesomeness.
Awesomeness.
He's the best. Yeah, but there's a space in between awe and someness. So it's for your awesomeness. Thank you. Arnold Squash N-word for a $3. That fat ass Jedi ate the 11,074 votes Trump looking for. Thank you, Arnold. MDA 187 for a $5. Headland cast her wife in the show, meaning she had to sleep with her to get a part. Wonder where she's learned that from. Left Town Media for a $5. What's your opinion on the People versus George Lucas documentary? Fans say it's aged like sour milk.
I haven't watched that in a
I haven't seen
long
it.
time, man. I watched it a long time ago. I wonder how my perspective will be on that now, all these years later. I mean, I've always been a supporter of George Lucas. Obviously, I can admit that there's definitely criticisms you can, place upon him with the special editions and the changes and everything like that. But I've always been a massive supporter of George Lucas. I would like to watch The People versus George Lucas again, though. It's been a long time.
Big Worm for a $2. Jay sang, he loves us again. My heart is whole.
You're welcome. It's a special edition.
East Coast Toasty Boy for a $5. We can use Star Wars to push politics too. Luke now believes that only the Sith and Empire should have blasters and lightsabers. 2 can play it at that. Gerald Armstrong for a 2. SeaWorld is getting ready for Juneteenth. The Exalted Patriarch for a $5. Let's keep it moving. The big brains at Lucasfilm will have Yoda codify the female force as superior in one of these episodes. Warlock for $20. Geeks and Gamers Titties is back today with Frost Maiden. Supreme Vato for a $5. I thought I was the Caucasus Mountains for a second. I thought I was in the Caucasus Mountains for a second. Cool. Just Nova for a $5.
Can't stop laughing, man.
I bet May the Force Be With You is a new retcon. Informed Normie for a 2 months. Film Thread is having a funeral for Star Wars on July 17th. Israel Fury for a $100 in a different currency. I think it's $5 here in the U.S. We initially thought that they turned Star Wars from a boy brand to a girl brand, but the end game has been turned it into a gay brand. Lower Lip Slicker for a $2, who was at the meetup. Jay is so awesome and silent on FNT. Orange Gigantin for a $1.99. Jay and Not So Silent Beardo for FNQ. Pre-Dawn Corpse for a $5. Beardo, call Ryan instead and say, I'm Batman, and then he's gay in the Batman voice. I want my $50 worth. Ryan's not going to answer my call. Timothy Rogers for a $5. Jay, check out the Token Tavern in Knoxville for the meetup spot in July. Retro Arcade with a full-service bar. Hope to makes it up there to see y'all.
Where's that at?
Knoxville, the Token Tavern.
If you could send me an email with that would be great. If you're still
Rogers.
here. drunk3po@gmail. I'll forget, but if you send me an email, that sounds awesome.
Magnum Norse for a 10. Jeremy is Takeover by Incest. Gohan creates Prometheus Creations for a $5. Jeremy, you're based. I think that's the best comment you need with a salute. Hail the 109. God bless you, brother.
Thank you.
Unseen Dimensions for a $5. Jeremy, has anyone in your crew thanked you for giving them careers? I know you'll act humble, but it's true.
Yes.
Dubby Nanners for a $2. Compliment to Jeremy. I hear he sucks real good.
What, Jeremy?
Yes. He was trying to be humble. He said, "Say it humbly."
What
kind of
show is this?
Yes. Sir Hat for a $2. I like Jeremy before he fished for compliments. Pre-Dawn Corp for a $5. Jeremy, I respect you for I respect your feelings as a woman and a human. Aaron, the live stream junkie, became a new channel member. Thank you. Supreme Leader Snoke for a $50. Hail, Geeks and Gamers in the 199 and the power of many. I'd rather watch naked yoga on YouTube than checking out Hate Colite. With some smiley faces. Thank you. Lord Metroid for a $2. Great show, gentlemen. Nintendo Direct anytime now. Grand Potato for a $5. Come on, Beardo, read faster. Faster. I've seen paint dry faster. I'm trying, man. Dude, we had like 140 super chats by the time we started. Sinister Mustache for a $5. Beardo, you should be the one to fight Alyssa Mercante. Do it. I'll identify. Christian Rocker for 14 months. At one point in the Acolyte, the mother said you may feel something different as an adult than you did as a child. Not like we have been saying that. Dean Mays for a $5. One question: if that Zabrak witch mother gave head, wouldn't that be a little dangerous? Yes. Jack the guitar god for a $199. Let's have a beard fight. That sounds gay. Average Welder for a $5. I agree with Jay. Jeremy is gay and Beardo is cool. Hey, look at that. Raging Rhino for a $2. Good day, guys. Hey, Jay, I just DM'd you something.
Yeah, I responded. Thank you.
Napoleon Bonaparte for a $2. Fear the Tildo Tiki Tildo. Thank you. Mr. Tech Rat for a $5. When are we getting at Angry Badger on Geeks and Gamers?
Maybe one day.
Thesis
Badger's
Minor.
good people. By the way, I'm pinning the 199 article since so many people keep asking about it that Jessica just dropped a link to. So that's pinned in the comments. So if you want to know what the 199 is, you can read that article and I'll give you everything you need to know.
Thesis Minor for a $10. Let the Acolyte remind the West why the likes of Headlamp used to be roasted as witches for blasphemy and cultural vandalism back when the lack of group cohesion had dire consequences for tribes. Old Rooster Tales for a $5. Working on getting my channel off the ground, trying to be as patient as Jay in a buffet line. Hope to see Jay at the Fanboy Expo. Fanboy Knoxville. 10-0 for a 199. Jay in quotes, is that Kane?
Oh, that was from yesterday.
Lazy Fox for a $5. Could episode 3 be a gotcha allegory for trans rights with space witches versus Jedi? Siding with Jedi implies support for kids' self-choice or am I overthinking? You might have a point there. Hypnotic Entrepreneur for a $2. Chris Kindred is at it again with Smash JT.
Oh, that's the Sweet Baby Ink people. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that.
Seaman Nader for a $5. Woke entertainment equals males and females fighting each other. Japanese entertainment equals males and females fighting together. BM for a $5. Jeremy, amazing news. Elon confirmed tomorrow's FNT. Downside, he's only going to discuss knights versus samurais with Shad. Win some, lose some. Vader Mike for a $10. All right, let's use this. Let's use the world between worlds to reset everything. And now that Disney has gone for this, Anakin just grabs the mouse and shows him what Order 66 really means.
A lot of people were hoping that was going to be the angle that they were going in, but it was never.
Yeah, it was just like she was just dying and had a dream.
Stacey Gardner for 8 months. Star Wars is screwed. Hopefully, the new CEO of Disney can fix it in 2026. It's dead. Taker for $5. When Beardo reads Super Chats, reminds me of Gene Hackman in Enemy of the State asking Will Smith if he speaks English, and he replies, apparently not that well. Thank you. Jason Statement for a $5. Jeremy, Firefox settings at the bottom, performance, uncheck it. Ron Cook for a $2.
Wait. Firefox
settings at the bottom, performance, uncheck it.
Okay, I'll check that. Thank you.
Ron Cook for $2. Jay made Dan cry. Just Nova for a $5. Star Wars is like watching through my old high school or remembering boot camp. I remember the highs and lows and wish to relive the best times. Rest in peace to Star Wars. Prometheus Creations for a $5. Is it me, or did Jay's dumb look on his face look like when Joe looks like he has no idea what's going on? Laugh my ass off.
Pretty much.
Magnum Norse for a 10. Beardo's favorite Pokemon is Cornholachu. Thank you. War Wizard for a 109. Beardo no read too good, but he try real harderer. Thanks. Pre-Dawn Corpse for a 2. Guys, do your best Dave Filoni impressions. Jeremy does a pretty good one.
I've never done a Dave Filoni impression.
Yeah, huh?
No, I know. I can't do I can't do the lispy voice on command. It's got to go. It's got to flow.
It's got to be natural.
It's got to be natural. You know.
Yeah.
I can't do it like that. I can't on command. It's got to be like, it's just got to flow part of the conversation.
Zammo for a $49. I'd pay for a reading stand. I'd pay for a reading standoff between Beardo and Dan. Samuel Araton for a $10. Y'all need to settle down. Beardo is awesome and easily my number 2 on Geeks and Gamers. How could he not be with those Ticonderoga legs? Thanks. Jack the Guitar God for a 109. No homo, bro, damn it. Atlanta Falcons for a 109. Hi, Jay. Good job, Beardo. Do leg day. We're all caught up.
Beardo's leg
somebody,
day.
Somebody in the chat, Dean, somebody said, did we get his super chat?
I've read through all of them that are starred on StreamYard.
Let's see. Trying to see if I find it. I don't see it.
He just chatted. He goes, oh, there it is.
Okay, we got it. Okay, cool. So we're good? Okay.
We're all caught up.
All right, cool. So, wait, did we get everything over on Rumble?
I do not have Rumble pulled up.
Yeah, let me make sure we didn't get anything on Rumble. Bronson says the zombie corpse of the Walt Disney Company is transitioning Star Wars into unrecognizable, a horrific Frankenstein. Sad but true. He says Hollywood never goes full gay. They never have dudes making out all over the place. They know it will turn people away completely. LOL. It's always lesbos because it's more palpable. Yep, that is true. And then says super flaming Will Smith, according to Michael Bay, over the years in bloopers that are very funny, and Tom Cruise taking it in the tank. But hey, we are enjoying their movies. They're great actors. Oh yeah, I don't give a shit if they're gay, as long as they make good movies and leave it out of there. Vault 95 says, Beardo, you may be a fig, but Bro Science has been life-changing. An excellent complimentary show with high tea, working out, eating good. Please bring up Maca again and for your new viewers. Hi, Jay Remy.
I appreciate it.
Hey,
Appreciate it.
Bro Science is awesome. Dan was definitely missed yesterday, but they held it down great.
MDNB says, good morning, everyone. So, again, great show today. Huge numbers again for Geeks Gamers Daily. This show happens Monday through Friday, every day, same time over here. And we try to cover a lot of the different entertainment topics. So, thank you guys so much for all the support, whether it's on YouTube, Rumble, or Twitter. And I will be live for Cobra Cast later today, covering the Logan Paul Donald Trump interview, and then we're going to try to get some kind of Black Ops stream, Black Ops 1 private lobbies. I don't know how many people we're going to have there. We're going to try to work it out. That'll be on our gaming channels, so we'll let you guys know over on Twitter. Go ahead, Beardo.
Sir Hatford 2, Jeremy needs some foreplay before he gets his lips up. And Margaret Wriggle for 2 says, leave sexy Beardo alone. Hey.
Damn, look at there.
Thank you, Margaret.
Other than that, Jay, what do you got going on?
An Acolyte video
Really?
on the way, and hopefully I get this pirate video done. So
you're actually gonna make an Acolyte video? Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Haven't been live on Join 3PO in almost a month, so I'm just like, I feel like I'm in like an algorithm, and I don't want to mess it up right now. So we're gonna ride the wave. That's how you do it on YouTube. You ride the wave.
I hear you. Beardo, what do you got going on?
Nothing much, man. Call of Duty later tonight. We made some good progress in Metal Gear Solid last night, so I maybe only have 1 or 2 streams for that left, and pretty much it.
Pretty on Corpse is a little disappointed, but still had fun. Well, because I didn't do the Lispy Dave Filoni voice. I didn't talk about how much I hang out with my dog, and I give new meaning to doggy style with my dog. I'm Dave Filoni. There, you happy? There we go. War Wizard says, let's keep it moving.
Impulse just dropped a quick clip, but they didn't say when it's airing.
That was like 13 hours ago, right?
Yeah, sorry.
There we go. See, Jay,
sorry.
Let's keep it moving, Jay. Let's keep it moving. All right. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day. Jason's statement, a lack of white. Email sent. See you in Knoxville. Thank you guys. The best chat on the internet, and it's not even close.
Not even close.
And I'll see you guys for Cobra Cast at some point today, whenever this thing drops. It'll be later before I do it for sure. So if it drops in like the next hour, I won't be live, but in a few hours, I'll be live. And then we're going to try to get the Black Ops stream rolling. Love you guys. Have a great day, and we will talk to all of you later. Bye, everyone.
Bye.